Burnout for business owners doesn't necessarily come from working too hard. What it comes from, in many cases, is having limiting beliefs that do not serve us and guarantee our exhaustion. In this episode, we're going to talk about three of those limiting beliefs that are holding us back. My challenge for you is to try to identify and which ones you're guilty of. Be honest, there's no point in sugarcoating anything here, and let's break it down. The first one is saying yes to everything. Whatever the client wants, they say yes to. They do not reject any opportunity. They try to people please, make everyone happy. And what ends up happening in this case is that they overwhelm themselves with different commitments. They end up customizing and redesigning the service every single time for every client, which is which is in many cases not a scalable model to be following, and it doesn't really help reach your goals. The reason for doing this is people are worried that there may not be enough work, that they are losing on opportunities. Uh, but the reality is that you're not focusing on the right things. You're focusing on work that just keeps you busy, but it's not necessarily producing the result that you would have that you're hoping for. The second limiting belief is rest is weakness. It's they feel guilty resting. They feel guilty taking a break, not working for a period of time, and they think that they have to hustle, do more, keep at it. The problem with that obviously is it leads to exhaustion, it leads to burnout, but it also leads to decision fatigue. It leads to not making the right decisions. It leads to not being as creative. So the question for you here: are you actually producing more when you're working that many hours, or are you just working yourself to burnout? For me personally, I find that my best ideas come from they don't come between 9 to 5 necessarily. They come when I'm resting, when I'm out for a walk, when I take a day off, when I'm relaxed. That's when the best ideas come, and when we actually do progress, and not necessarily when being behind the desk just doing stupid work. The third limiting belief is that they have to do everything. They have to carry it all. It's all on them. They can't actually rely on someone to support them. This is a big problem because doing it all by yourself can only take you far enough. What you really need is two types of support. First, the team that you're working with. Second, the relationships with your industry partners that can actually help move your business forward. It's very important to change the way that we think about asking for help. It's a sign of leadership. You're the person that's directing what's happening. You're the person that's deciding who's doing what. And this is your vision. You're orchestrating how to help bring that vision together. So actually seeking support helps you step out of being the doer to being the visionary that knows how to move your business forward. If I have to be honest, I have been guilty of many of those beliefs, especially when I started on my being a business owner. I had a general contracting firm that also did real estate development, and uh, at different periods of time, I felt that I had to do everything myself. I was working, and never resting, and which eventually leads to resenting what you're doing. Those limiting beliefs, they're not a badge of honor, something to be proud of, that, oh, we're a business owner, this is how it's supposed to be. No, this is not how it's supposed to be. This is the guaranteed way to burn out, to resent your business, to be upset that you're not getting the results that you want. If you really need and are serious about making progress, it's important to step back a little bit, try to have a look at the way that you're operating. Is it serving you or is it not serving you? If it's not serving you, then you have to revisit the way that you're operating. And this is a personal operating system that the business owners should follow in order to make sure that they are effectively utilizing their time, they are focusing on the right things, they're actually moving their business forward, and they're doing it while being calm and confident in their decisions. I talk about this operating system in my book called Resilient in Business, talking about the reality of entrepreneurship, the different challenges that you pass through, and how to navigate them. It also details how can you follow a personal operating system that supports you on your entrepreneurial path, so you can build without burning out. If you're interested in knowing more about this, I'm going to attach a survey to this episode. This survey has a quick 5 questions about your experience on the entrepreneurial journey. What challenges have you faced so far, and how did you overcome these challenges? I'm using this survey to gather insights from entrepreneurs, and those will be detailed in a chapter of the book. It would really help others understand that they're not alone on this path, that every business owner goes through a rough time, and it helps people stay the course and actually persevere. Join us and complete this survey. This was today's episode. It's important to revisit our beliefs, what's working, what's not working, and have a personal operating system that supports us on our path. See you on the next episode.